Okay, let's get this show on the road. Excuse me. Hi, boys and girls. It's me, Butch. My name is Terry David Silvercloud. I'm not native, it just sounds that way. I'm 77 years old, and I thought it was time I made another video, so here I am talking about a phishing scam that appears to come from PayPal, but it doesn't. So sometime last week, when I was getting up and looking at my mail, I saw this in my mail, and I don't use PayPal, and I have really good spam protection, so I was a bit surprised that it might be spam. I looked at it and what? What is this? And the Springfield Armory Incorporated, I checked them out. They were a real place. And this just didn't make sense to me. But on close examination, if you, I typed it out. I hope I didn't make any typos. If you look at the upper left, it says you've received a invoice. That's not good English, and I would think PayPal could afford to hire people who had decent enough English grammar that they would know that's not proper English. And even down in the bottom where it says for and then call, way down on the lower bottom of the right type there, you might notice another screw up. So anyhow, it eventually dawned on me this is a phishing attempt, and I certainly didn't phone them. So if you phone the number which they suggest you call, I'm guessing you will be in touch with the scammer, and they will want the information they're trying to get out of you, which is your PayPal account information or other information. So the number that you're seeing there, I don't know if it's still working. It's from last week already. But if you're the type that likes to scam scammers, then I guess I've provided you with the basic information I got, and I'm not encouraging you to scam the scammers, but not stopping you. So anyhow, if you get one of these things from that look like they're from PayPal, just toss it in the garbage where it belongs. And today I'm just trying to improve my audio and video and learning to use in the Open Broadcast Studio freeware. It's very powerful freeware which turns your laptop or your computer into a broadcast studio. So I have a little studio mic plugged in through USB, and I have a soundboard with two Shure microphones coming in through a soundboard. I'm using my laptop camera, and I'm using my Logitech camera on the square one. It seems to like to come out in the shape of the sensor, so that's okay, a different look, what do I care? So you can see it's easy to put a couple of cameras or multiple cameras. Once you start getting past 3 cameras, things start getting trickier, but there's ways to do that. And I'm going on and on and on like he usually does. So it's me, Butch, and I'm going to sign myself out here and say bye-bye from Butch. And I guess I gotta push stop recording. Okay, stop recording.